So here is an update on my pond. This will be the second full year that it's been in the ground. I was out here earlier. I think it was some tree growing back over here. So I decided to cut that back because it was taking up a lot of sunlight from my pond lilies. And there's a lot of grass that is growing into the pond as well, so I cleaned up all the rocks so it looks a lot bigger. The minnows are breeding a lot, so I have a lot of minnows that I will be scooping out and putting them in some other places. I do have a big goldfish in here that I got from a local pet store that was in an aquarium. He overgrew it, so he's out here for now until probably the end of September, if not sooner than that. He'll be going back inside. I'm going to set up something for him in there. He was kind of a tester fish to see how this was, but not a tester fish. But so I'm going to test this water next year when I clean it all out again and redo some of the rocks that kind of fell in, which I don't understand why. But I think what happened was the shelf must have caved in from the water because we had like 4 days of just straight rain. And I think what happened was the water was getting underneath and moving the shelves, and the rocks started kind of falling in. But I'm going to redo all of that and then fill up the water and then let it run for a couple months and then get some koi fish. Unfortunately, this is not 4 feet deep. This is only, I believe, 2.5 feet deep. But I do plan on extending this a little bit further out so I can go deeper. So I might just end up redoing all of it and just taking it all out, redoing it, going 4.5 feet deep, and then trying to figure out a way to get a heater in here so I could overwinter the koi without them dying. But other than that, besides some of the algae that keeps growing, it's been pretty good. I drained it out. I made a video on that. I drained it out a while back ago and cleaned it out as best as I could, and then filled it back up. And then over the last couple of weeks, the algae just keeps growing. I'll come out here. You see all the algae over in here. Algae some around some of the pond lilies. But I think what's happening also is that I don't have enough flow going through. And I think it's because of my biofalls. You can see it's not that strong. So what I'm going to do is I might take that big rock out because I didn't use any pond foam. So I can either use pond foam for that so the water comes down a lot faster, because the birds don't bathe on that rock, which I wanted it to do, but it is what it is. They still get on some of these smaller rocks, like right here. They'll get on there. This bigger rock right here, they'll get on that. But other than that, everything's looked pretty good. I don't know if you can see the koi fish. He's right up there. So I feed him his fish food twice a day, so he's doing pretty good. And then other than that, I think everything's been pretty good. The only downfall to this water feature pond is that I wish I would have went a lot deeper. I wish I would have went 4 feet deep, because I do have a whole lot of extra liner over here and then back in here as well. But that's one of the things I wish I would have done. So if you guys do a pond and you plan on getting any type of koi fish or goldfish, it has to be 4 feet deep so they can overwinter. And you also want to make sure you put out a heater so they don't die. But because this pond completely froze over last year, and I could walk across it, so just be mindful of that. Last year I had snails growing a lot, or breeding a lot. This year I do have a lot of dragonflies, which is good. You can see him flying around. So he's doing good. I mean, the dragonflies are liking it. Minnows are breeding. You can see a little baby minnows up by that pointy rock sticking out of the waterfall. But I had 2 turtles in here. I think they must have gotten out and relocated somewhere else, which is good. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys in today's video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.